Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. My name is Adrienne, and I want to go over some head and shoulder techniques that you can do to relieve pain in your neck and shoulders. Every practice begins with a breath. So as you get on your mat, remember to breathe deeply in and out. Now, the first pose is the reverse prayer. This is one of my favorite poses, and you will see it often throughout my videos. In the seated position, you're going to raise your arms behind your back, join your palms, and keep your fingers inward towards the spine, rotating them until your palms are joined. We're going to stay in this position, remembering to breathe in and out, focusing on our breath. This reverse prayer pose opens up the chest and promotes digestion. It strengthens your wrist tendons and is especially good for people who suffer from carpal tunnel syndrome and wrist pain. It helps massage and loosen any tight shoulder muscles, relaxes your shoulder blades, alleviating shoulder and neck pain. It helps you alleviate stress and calms an anxious mind. Next, we're going to stretch out our legs. So you're going to put your feet straight on the ground and reach toward your toes. Stretching in general, of course, stretches the muscle, but it also increases blood flow to that area. That's the importance of deep breathing. So, of course, we breathe in oxygen, and when we exhale waste or CO2. And so it's important that when you are pushing blood flow to these areas of the body that you're also um, replacing it with enriched ventilation or oxygen. So as you hold this pose, remember to breathe deeply in and out. And again, we're focusing on our breath here. Next, we're going to focus on our right leg. So we're going to bend our left leg at the knee. And we're going to extend and touch our toes. You'll notice that as you stretch this right leg that you also feel a stretch in your shoulders. So make this an active stretch. Again, focusing on your breath, breathing in and out, deep breaths as you hold this stretch. Now transition and switch to the other leg, remembering to breathe deep and slow. Slow, deep breaths as you inhale and exhale, pushing oxygen to the areas where we're increasing blood flow and feeding our muscles. Again, this is an active stretch, so we also want to stretch the muscles in the back of our shoulders. So as you reach for your toes, pull closer so that you can feel the stretch into the areas that you need. Now we're going to transition back into the seated position into the eagle arms pose. Taking our right arm and bending it, and then wrapping our left arm around our right arm until our palms are facing upwards and against each other. The eagle arms pose is another one of my favorites. because sometimes we hold our stress in our shoulders from hunching over a computer, shrugging our shoulders, or just being tense all day. This pose provides a great stretch for the shoulders, forearms, and wrists. It expands the back muscles connected to the shoulder blades. As we come out of this pose, relax those muscles, and then we're going to switch arms. So bend the left arm and wrap the right arm around the left arm, palms facing upward and towards each other. Deep breaths, sending fresh oxygen back to the shoulders and allowing it to feed the muscle. Breathing in and out. Now, after we relax the muscle, we're going to move back into the eagle arms pose, stretching our sides. So take the eagle arms pose and turn your body to the right, stretching that left side of the back. Again, focusing on our breath and breathing in and out. It's important to do these stretches often if these are your problem areas. Once you start to do them often, you will notice a difference in your back pain. Transitioning to stretch the other side of the back. Again, focusing on our breath. As we come out of this pose, we're going to relax those muscles, and then we're going to focus on the neck, the back of the neck. Taking your hands and placing them at the base of your head, interlocking your fingers, and allowing the weight of your arms to stretch the neck muscles. We're not pulling the back of the neck, we're just allowing the arms and the natural weight of the arms to stretch that muscle. will now come out of this pose and reset the muscle by saying no, no, no. And we're going to take our right arm, placing our left arm behind our back and stretching the side of the neck, holding the weight of our arm, letting the weight of our arm stretch the back of our neck. Again, we're not pulling the neck, but allowing the natural weight of the arm to stretch it. Now for the other side, after shaking your head and resetting that muscle, using your left arm's weight, tilting your head to stretch the right side of your neck, placing your right arm behind your back, and again focusing on our breath. Our final pose as we conclude our practice today is Child's Pose. Begin kneeling on the mat, bring your knees together and your butt to your feet. Rest your torso over your thighs and place your palms on the floor until you feel your shoulder blades stretching across your back. This pose relieves tension in the back, shoulders, and chest, helps with dizziness and fatigue. It helps alleviate stress and anxiety while lengthening and stretching the spine. It stretches the hips, thighs, and ankles, along with the muscles, tendons, and ligaments in the knee. It calms the mind and the body while normalizing circulation. Remember, strong, steady breathing as we complete this pose. That concludes our session today. Leave a like and subscribe. Namaste.